that Masechaba Ndlovu is a keen property investor. Maybe you could learn something from her as we speak to her next.
I feel like there's a deliberate agenda to suppress the majority of South Africans in this country based on our history. If you look at it, historically, we've been locked out of the economic activities, including land acquisition, including property investment. And so we are the ones who are falling behind, quite frankly, and no one is making an effort outside of, very, very iconic institutions such as the South African Property Network and institutions such as ABSA. Nobody gives a damn.
Now, from a wealth building perspective, do you think enough has been done around South Africans to actually encourage them to actually engage in that?
No, definitely not. The reason why I chose to be a part of the initiative that was basically created by the SA Property Network in partnership with ABSA is because I feel that the Inventor of the Year awards are all about encouraging the average South African or the extraordinary South African to create wealth by investing in property. And this is not a common narrative because we are trying to keep people in their place. The majority of people who have created wealth amongst themselves are actually the minority of the population. You think they want to share that with us? Absolutely not. So definitely not enough is being done to create awareness amongst people.
What would you like to see done then?
I would love to see more initiatives such as this initiative, the Property Investor of the Year Awards. I'd love to see the concept of property investment being introduced from early childhood development. Let's create games like Monopoly for children in primary schools. Let us introduce property investment courses in high school so that by the time our kids leave secondary education, they're well equipped, whether they go on to higher education or whether they become entrepreneurs. South Africa doesn't need more workers. South Africa needs more investors.
What are some of the struggles you've had to face as a buyer of property?
First of all, one of the biggest struggles I've had to face as a buyer of a property is being discriminated on because I am a freelancer. As a self-employed woman who employs multiple of people, I don't stand as much a chance as my employee of securing a bond. And this is archaic. It needs to come to an end. We need to revolutionize our banking systems. We need to revolutionize the industry as a whole. I should be just as qualified as someone who has a high turnover to own multiple properties without being considered as a black female who doesn't have a secure income. And that's my problem with where we are as an industry right now.
This is the one and only Donald, Mr. Black and White, and you are watching Joburg Today.